Hello there, my name is Xander, and in this video we are embarking on an extraordinary journey into the mystical and symbolic heart of the universe, as revealed within the ancient and profound texts of the Torah. Today, we dive deep into unearthing the hidden layers of meaning, exploring the rich tapestry of symbolism within the Hebrew alphabet, and uncovering the spiritual essence that has fascinated scholars, mystics, and truth seekers for centuries. Now let's begin. Are you aware that each and every character in the Hebrew alphabet represents a specific theme, or a set of topics, or even certain objects and archetypes? It's actually very fascinating to realize it's actually possible to reveal extra information and get extra context or story kind of almost supernaturally out of taking into account the relative meaning of each of the characters in their original contexts when looking at a Hebrew word in any Jewish mystical text or such. So when you aim to study the mystic depths of the Torah, in our case, you can totally take a look at the name of God, for example, or any other random Hebrew word. And by looking at the sequence of characters, it might actually paint a deeper picture, or share a story that is an expanded definition and resemblance of the word in question. Essentially, each word, sentence, and phrase within mystic texts holds loads of extra hidden meaning, and I suggest this applies outside of just the Torah. By understanding the symbolism of the Hebrew letters, one can gain a much richer and more profound understanding of Jewish texts. It's like having a key to unlock hidden layers of meaning and spiritual insights. It's a fascinating and deeply rewarding aspect of symbology within mysticism and Hebrew Kabbalah, which reflects the broader aspect of symbology within reality. Let's now quickly explore the traditional names and associated meanings of each Hebrew letter. Number 1, Aleph. Traditionally associated with ox or bull, possibly due to its shape resembling an ox's head in ancient scripts, represents strength and leadership. Symbolizes the primal cause, the single unity, or the beginning, also known as the number 1 from being the first character letter, and is associated with the air. Number 2, Bet, means house or tent or dwelling place, reflecting the shape of a simple dwelling in ancient scripts. Number 3, Gimel, often linked to camel, possibly derived from an earlier pictogram resembling a camel's hump, known for the concepts of traveling forward, moving location, and onward progress. Number 4, Dalet, means door or doorway, likely originating from a pictogram of a door or a fish. Number 5, He. Its name might be related to a word meaning window or sigh or revelation, suggesting an image of air escaping through a window and suggesting a sense of breath or spirit or release. Number 6, Vav, historically means hook, peg, or loop, used as the universal connector or joiner, used within language as the word and. This word is used to link or bridge ideas and concepts. Could potentially extend to mean aglet, button, zipper, and fastener, as vav would be the basis for understanding these later concepts. If an ancient Hebrew identified those things, they would surely identify these closest as some advanced form of vav. Number 7, Zayin, believed to mean weapon or sword, possibly derived from a pictograph of a weapon, ultimately signifying concepts such as struggle, conflict, fighting, war, protection from danger, defense, victory, or justice. Number 8. Chet. Often associated with fence or enclosure or walled area, suggesting a sense of private or inner space. Number 9. Tet. While its original context remains a bit obscure, Tet is a profoundly intriguing symbol, commonly associated as goodness or also serpent. It is secondarily known for the concept of mystery, and that of a concealed or hidden goodness within creation. The letter Tet is seen as an image of several concepts rolled into one, such as a coiled serpent with a head and an open vessel or ready container, or even the concept of a womb, seen as symbolizing a life, death, rebirth cycle. Think Ouroboros, or even transformation or enlightenment or healing or renewal. Number 10. Yod. Typically associated with hand or arm, as its ancient pictographic form resembles an arm with a hand. These next words and descriptions capture the singularity of existence, that is, the symbol Yod. Beginnings. Yod represents the spark of creation, the divine point of energy from which everything emerges. Infinity, in the finite. Despite its small size, Yod signifies the infinite within the finite, the grandest of cosmos from the minutest of infinitesimal points. Seed, it's the symbolic seed of life, from which the tree of life in Kabbalistic teachings grows, containing all potentialities that then manifest. Divinity is often associated with the name of God, especially in its formation as part of the Tetragrammaton. Humility, its small stature teaches the power of humility and significance in simplicity. Connection symbolizes the initial connection between the divine and the material world. Foundation. Considered the foundation of all other letters, as many letters start with a yod, implying that all things start from this divine spark. Wisdom. In Kabbalah, it's linked to wisdom and the Sephira of Chokhmah, the second of the 10 attributes. Manifestation represents the idea that all things manifest from this initial divine point. Essence. Yod is seen as the essence of all things, the spiritual DNA that codes the universe's substance. Transformation symbolizes the potential for change and transformation, starting from a point and expanding infinitely. Creativity encapsulates the creative process from thought to manifestation. Simplicity teaches that true power and significance often come in the smallest, simplest forms. Unity stands for the unity of all things, the interconnectedness of the universe. Action. In some contexts, Yod can symbolize the hand or a deed, indicating action, work, or creation. Purity. Its singular point suggests purity and singleness of purpose. Light. Often associated with the divine light, the spark of consciousness. Potential. Like a seed, Yod holds within it the potential for all things to become. Cycle represents the cyclical nature of life, where everything begins and ends with a single point. That's enough with Yod for now. I know that was a bit of a lengthy deep dive, and is another marvelous rabbit hole one might get pulled into, but we didn't even cover Yod to its fullest extent. On to the rest of the letters of the Hebrew alphabet. That's right. Alphabet gets its name from the first two Hebrew letters, aleph and bet, not just the Greek characters, which most might assume. Alright, let's continue. Number 11, kaf, means palm of the hand, or open hand, likely originating from a pictogram of a bent hand or open palm, suggesting themes of receiving and giving and generosity and faith, signifying a deal or establishing a covenant. Number 12, lamed, historically means goad or cattle prod, related to the idea of prodding or guiding. Number 13, mem, often associated with water, likely due to its ancient pictographic form resembling waves. In ancient Hebrew cosmology, seeing water as the primal chaos, the great potential, a means to transformation, depth, source, mystery, flow, adaptability, life, flux, renewal. Number 14, nun, traditionally linked to fish, possibly originating from a pictogram resembling a fish. Number 15, samech. Its original meaning is uncertain, but it may be related to a concept of to support, or prop up, or hold up. Number 16, ayin, historically means an eye, reflecting its original pictographic form, resembling such related words and concepts as insight, perception, depth of vision, eyeball, clarity, acuity, but also perspective, observation, discernment, understanding, awareness, realization. Its essence being that of the observer's perspective, or that of the knower and seer. Number 17, pe, means mouth, likely derived from a pictogram resembling a mouth, which signifies that of expression, communication, voice, articulation, speech, dialogue, revelation, proclamation, eloquence, basically all about gabbing mouths and yapping lips, pretty much people talking concepts and communicating ideas to each other, which, by the way, is the essence of symbols in action. Number 18, tzadi. Its meaning is unclear, but it may be related to a concept of to hunt, or to catch, or to obtain, and is associated with virtue and righteousness. Number 19, kof, often associated with monkey or knot, but its original meaning is uncertain. My research identifies its nature, or essence, to essentially be that of a circle, with such relatively related words and concepts as circle, cycle, the sun, a tail, eternity, bound, the sun's path, an orbit, completeness, revolution, and loop. Number 20, resh, means head, likely originating from a pictogram resembling a head. Head such as leadership, authority, and guidance. And also heads such as mind, intellect, and enlightenment. Number 21, shin, traditionally linked to tooth or sharp, possibly derived from a pictogram resembling teeth, representing passion, intensity, energy, fire, and transformation. Number 22, tav, historically means mark or sign, possibly originating from a pictogram resembling a simple cross or a mark. Now, I'm going to blast through the potential top 10 associated words for each letter. You can skip ahead by 3.5 minutes if you don't want to hear over 100 words rattled off. This is mostly as a record for referring back to. Aleph, strength, leader, air, infinity, beginnings, origin, essence, leadership, spirituality, oneness. Bet, house, duality, container, inside, blessing, comfort, stability, beginnings, nurturing, threshold. Gimel, kindness, movement, camel, generosity, richness, journey, reward, provision, balance, progress. Dalet, door, poverty, humility, awareness, entry, threshold, limitation, pathway, access. He, window, revelation, breath, divine name, presence, expression, emphasis, divinity, inspiration, breath of life. Vav, hook, connection, and spine, man, bond, harmony, union, integration, linkage. Zion, sword, struggle, time, weapon, rest, determination, defense, precision, clarity, focus. Chet, fence, life, transcendence, union, separation, boundary, privacy, inner space, marriage, enclosure. Tet, serpent, goodness, coiled, hidden, basket, protection, concealment, enclosure, mystery, goodness within. Yod, hand, creation, deed, work, divine spark, initiative, detail, effort, manifestation, divine intervention. Kaf, palm, containment, taming, crowning, potential, embrace, reception, potential, shelter, covering. Lamed, staff, learning, toward, aspiration, heart direction, teaching, assent, authority, guidance. Mem, water, chaos, potential, hidden, endlessness, transformation, depth, source, mystery, flow of life. Nun, fish, life, faithfulness, activity, fertility, continuity, propagation, evolution, movement, emergence. Samek, support, protection, circle, trust, cycle, encirclement, endurance, fortitude, strength, stability. Ayin, eye, insight, appearance, nothingness, perception, clarity, reality, observation, discernment, depth of vision. Pe, mouth, speech, expression, revelation, word, articulation, proclamation, dialogue, communication, voice. Tzadi, fishhook, righteousness, humility, hunt, harvest, desire, aspiration, quest, yearning, seeking justice. Kaf, monkey, holiness, circle, sun, tail, cycle, encompass, bound, eternal, sun's path. Resh, head, beginning, poor, leadership, wickedness, principle, authority, dominance, enlightenment, mind. Shin, tooth, change, consume, destruction, fire, renewal, energy, passion, transformation, purification. Tav, mark, truth, covenant, seal, perfection, reality, fulfillment, completion, finality, structure. Now this is where my research gets quite interesting. Let's take a close look at the very first phrase of the Torah, Breshit bara Elohim, translated as "in the beginning God created," is rich in symbolic meaning when we analyze it through the lens of each Hebrew letter's primary symbolism. Let's break down each word and explore the deeper implications. Breshit, in the beginning. First letter is Bet, meaning house or foundation, symbolizes the concept of the universe as a divine dwelling or a structured foundation. Next, Resh, the head or beginning, represents the start or the head of creation, or the start of God's act or the head of God. Aleph, strength, leader, signifying the divine power or the primary force behind creation. Shin, change, transformation, implies the transformative act of creation. Yod, meaning both hand and creation, the divine hand or the act of creation by the purpose and intention of a mind. Tav, mark truth, the completion or perfection of the creative act, marking the truth or being of existence. Foundation, dwelling structure, the beginning, a divine force and power transformed, creation to truth. Together, Bereshit suggests the universe's creation as a structured, divinely guided process, initiating a transformative journey from non-existence to existence, orchestrated by a powerful force. The next word, bara, meaning created. First, bet, house, foundation. Again, represents the structure or plan in the act of creation. Resh, head, beginning, emphasizes the initial primary act of creation. Aleph, strength, leader, reinforces the idea of a powerful divine initiator. Bara emphasizes the structured, intentional aspect of creation, initiated by a powerful guiding force. Third word, Elohim, God. We start with Aleph. Strength, leader, indicates the supreme power and leadership of the divine. Lamed, learning, toward, suggests a purposeful direction or goal in the act of creation. Hey, window, revelation, the revelation or expression of the divine will. Yud, hand, creation, signifies the act or process of creation. Mem, water, chaos, represents the potential or the primordial state from which creation emerged. The name Elohim then encapsulates the concept of God as a powerful, purposeful force, revealing divine intent and transforming a state of chaos into order. Full symbol logical sequence and implications. When analyzed together, the phrase Bereshit bara Elohim symbolically narrates more than the literal act of creation. It implies a universe brought into being with intention, structure, and guidance. The transformation from chaos to order, from potential to reality, is not random, but a purposeful, divine act. Each letter contributes to this narrative, painting a picture of a universe not merely created, but meticulously crafted with wisdom, power, and intention. This exploration reveals the Torah's first phrase as a profound statement about the nature of the universe, the role of the divine, and the purposeful unfolding of existence. It's a rich tapestry of symbolic meanings that offers a deep well of contemplation for our understanding of creation and existence. Now, all this incredible illustration being derived from only 5 initial words and then 2 to 3 correlated words for each character letter, which beg to paint an intense, colorful imagery that of which tells a much deeper story, and scarily specific and accurate simply based off of definitions, relative associations, and symbology. This bigger units made of smaller units, made of even smaller units, is more than reminiscent of the embedded nature of fractals than be simply a coincidence. This nested framework of words and symbols with interconnected layers of meanings and deeper implications may not be of mere man's design, but begs to be understood as an informational fractal of supernatural design from otherworldly origins. To rephrase for emphasis, in this celestial phrase of grand origins, every letter dances with divine energy, creating a symphony of hidden meanings and spiritual echoes. The phrase starts with Bet, the house, the foundation, the dwelling. It's not just a letter, it's the very conception of the universe, the cosmic dwelling, the big inside of, shaped by divine hands. The Resh follows, the head, the beginning, leading us into the genesis point of all creation, where the cosmos first drew breath. Then comes Aleph, the leader, the strength. It whispers of the omnipotent force, the unseen conductor of the grand cosmic orchestra. Shin arrives next, the change, the transformation. It's the magic of creation, the pivot from void to being, from silence to symphony. Yod, the hand, the divine artist, paints the canvas of existence with purposeful strokes, crafting realities with the flick of a wrist. And Tav, the mark of truth, seals this cosmic blueprint, the lasting testament of existence itself. This is no mere linguistic happenstance. This is a celestial tapestry, a fractal design of divine occurrence, where each letter is a mirror reflection of a grander truth, a puzzle piece in the grand scheme of creation. The Hebrew alphabet, in its ethereal beauty and complexity, is a testament to a higher wisdom, an otherworldly blueprint etched into the annals of time. In the intricate dance of these symbols and meanings, the Hebrew language transcends the boundaries of mere words. It becomes a conduit from the source, a sacred code weaving through the fabric of existence. Here, within these ancient characters, lies the secret rhythm of the universe, the heartbeat of the divine, echoing through the corridors of time. This exploration is more than an intellectual journey. It's a call into spiritual awakening. It reveals the profound interconnectedness of all things, the profound choreography that shapes our universe and our very being. Through this ancient and sacred language, we catch glimpses of divine wisdom, a celestial narrative that guides our understanding of life, creation, and our place in this boundless cosmos. And so, as we delve further into the depths of the Hebrew alphabet, we unravel not just mere words, but keys to the mysteries of existence, portals to understanding a true divine nature, and glimpses through the windows unto the essence of the holy being themselves. I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been another deep dive mini-series episode from Xander. Don't forget to like the video, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Leave a comment telling me what you liked or thought about during this presentation. Thanks. And remember to strive for excellence.